Hello, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for joining me. Let's see which zodiac sign needs the next reading. We'll be doing a reading for Taurus. Let's dive into Taurus energies. I think I haven't done a reading for Taurus in a little bit, so let's see which archetypal energies we can get. I'm being guided towards this deck already. Let's see what's going on with the dice. Taurus from your highest teams of light, Jesus, Angel Michael, and highest beneficial ancestors. Yeah, for Taurus. Could be some kind of change in real estate or shared finance. Tell me more. Maybe something about resources, assets. Tell me more for Taurus, people and placements. Messages for Taurus, people and placements. You could be feeling like a new beginning is blocked to you in some way. You could feel a little bit put on the spot, a little unprepared for a new beginning. Tell me more, Taurus. There could be an extreme change or a kind of death, rebirth energy. It says the Rose Crown. Interesting card. So maybe something's falling apart or something, because you can kind of see he's kind of like pointing, and there's like flowers, or I don't know. You could be doing shadow work, and this could be allowing you to go forward. There's some kind of clarity that you need regarding future plans as well. There's definitely an opportunity in the future, something that could lead to abundance, but I think it's just the beginning of it or something like that. That's just for Taurus. Yeah, this is definitely something about finance or a new beginning in long-term security. Taurus. Messages for Taurus people and placements. There could be something about a family situation. There could have been a falling out maybe with a Sagittarius or a lack of peace in this situation in general. Maybe somebody is more focused on like their passions, but they don't really have the follow through, or they don't have like grounded, mature kind of planning or something like that. Maybe this is masculine in your life or the masculine principle right now. Taurus messages. Yeah, there's something that you need to like. Nine of Swords in the reverse. You need to come out of anxiety before you move towards this new beginning. The Fool here. You might need to divest yourself or like reinvest your assets from one thing to another, like literally move house or move homes, or you could be selling and relocating kind of energy. There could have been a moment of rest or respite, or you're currently in that stage, or you will be as you go through these changes. This could also take a lot of emotional toll on you as well. You could be processing a lot of emotions, but in general, it seems like these changes, this death is to being broke. So there's something, maybe you have a better opportunity or more empowerment in the future. Tell me more. Maybe you're making like wiser choices. Maybe you were naive before. Taurus. The Chariot, yeah, like for momentum movement. Interesting. All right, this is just for Taurus. Could have been dealing with a Leo, somebody who very, very stingy, or somebody who was saving their money, or this could be you or them. Maybe that's why you can't work with them, or you're not having a good collaborative relationship with them. Three of Pentacles on the reverse. This could be what you're divesting your energy away from. And there's something about prioritizing or understanding what's actually important for your future will help gain this clarity on the future, and what place or what position to take. You could be analyzing a lot right now on these decisions on your forward momentum, where you're going to invest your energy and time, what you're actually passionate about or being led towards. So let's get your advice for Taurus. Advice actions for their highest timeline from Jesus, Angel Michael, for Taurus people and placements from their spirit team. Beneficial ancestors. Something about saving your money could be relevant. Stability, form, foundation, completeness. Yeah. You could be studying something. It's important that you do study something. You don't want to move into something too quickly and then be burdened by it. It's kind of giving like, not understanding there's extra fees included or that you have to pay, for example, like buying a condo. So yeah, there's something that you need to like study or implement and then begin to take steps towards. Tell me more for actions. Stepping away from conflicts as well could be important, especially in a love situation. If you're in relationships that are not bringing a sense of peace, there's definitely something about alchemizing or transmuting the energy into like better ways. Maybe they need you to find better ways, or you need to think about your peace and how to actually move towards greater stability financially. But anyways, let's get your came out quick. Epsilon. So this could be about slowing down. Let's see. Maybe you're still transmuting or kind of understanding an ending that you could be going through. And so more will be revealed as you go through those lessons. Let's see what this says. 28. Could be dealing with Scorpio. This could be like deep work, deep psychological work. Gather your energies and go within to regenerate. Let your actions match your inner rhythms rather than trying to force yourself to keep pace with the external cues. Commit to your own natural timing and pace. As you ground and connect to your center, you realize your spiritual power to be at cause in any situation of concern. You have such goodness and light within you. Let go of shaming or blaming. Embrace the spiritual beauty within. Reaching inspired spiritual heights requires commitment to developing powerful deep roots. A mature creative offering takes longer to produce than that which is ephemeral or swiftly supplanted by whatever's next. To embrace the patience required for such building, surrender to the need for immediate gratification, we must become so confident in the authenticity and value of our process that we are not in need of external evidence to bolster our courage. We can enjoy validation along the way, but we must not turn away if it's absent for a time, especially if those around us appear to be moving faster. With such confidence and courage, we will be able to deepen and slow our breath in restless nature and allow for the inner workings of our souls to manifest beautiful healing magic. The Oracle asks you to ground yourself, believe in your potential, commit to your path, and be patient so that great things can happen for you. Although the flash of stunning insight happens in an instant, it follows a complex orchestration of purification and prep. There is genius and patience and perseverance. They are hallmarks of nature's long game of breathtakingly diverse creative display. When we immerse ourselves in the sacred, so everything has its own timing, right? Like even the plants or bees or bugs or different lifespans. When we immerse ourselves in the sacred feminine wisdom that underpins Mother Nature's rapturous creativity, we live differently. We allow ourselves to not know what is coming next, to not have to have the entire picture. Before we trust things are going to work out, we use our power to attune and allow rather than direct or demand. We shift from ego to soul, and in doing so, embody our divine potential. The Oracle asks you to trust what is happening in your life, and it doesn't need to make sense in order for you to benefit from it. Epsilon brainwaves are extremely slow, and their frequency is lower than conventional equipment can measure. They are indicative of the way the brain operates outside the usual modes of thinking as per the dictates of mass consciousness. In Epsilon state, the brain reaches the lowest oscillations between 0.5 hertz and just above 0 hertz. In that place, extraordinary states of consciousness are accessed, including a pure awareness of the nature of being, the deepest levels of insight, and regenerative bliss of spiritual emptiness. The Oracle asks you to switch off to tune in. The greater perspective you find brings you tremendous peace. It is fascinating that when in the super slow Epsilon, the brain produces effects similar to the hypergamma state and the even faster over 100 hertz oscillations of lambda brainwaves. So it's kind of giving that the tortoise or the hare. So I think the tortoise won, right? The brain operates on the sacred feminine territory of loops and spirals rather than linear progression. At this point of extreme polarity, there is a reconnection to an experience of unity that shatters the extreme tension of difference. The super fast patterns appear to be riding on the super slow Epsilon modulations. In Epsilon, we find the wisdom of the yogis of India who taught that in sitting still, we overtake those who run. This oracle asks you to put your faith in the spiritual power of your path. Dedicate yourself to your personal development and seek the loving presence of those upon earth and in spirit who nurture your heart and protect your soul. So maybe you're actually reaching out to your guards and guardian angels. You could be praying daily, things like that. But let's continue. Let's get you juicy messages for Taurus. Messages from their spirit team, benevolent ancestors, deities, their highest timeline, best potential for Taurus. Most important messages for Taurus people and placements. Messages from Taurus's spirit team. Can't see. From your spirit team, Taurus. You could be going through big changes, or you're preparing for big changes. Taurus messages for Taurus people and Taurus placements. Something about your power. Just tell me there's more Taurus messages. Okay. Druggy, okay. Maybe somebody's addicted to something, or this could be what's blocking something. It says the inner reality reflects the outer one. Oh, it reflects in the outer reality, sorry. The inner reality reflects in the outer reality, right? Everything you think, say, or do becomes your reality. Mean person. So do you adopt like a life is hard and it's all survival and everybody's a cunt? No offense. Let go of what doesn't serve a purpose. Too busy winning. Be careful of people who want to use you. Ra, so the deity Ra could be relevant. Sun. Being friends with wrong people puts you in bad situations. Protect your peace. They want sex from you. I think it was in the verse, but I don't know. Couldn't break you. They are acting like a Kardashian. Every rose needs its thorns and a great shadow for protection and power. You never know the results of your actions, but if you do nothing, there won't be results. Choose your thoughts and inspiration. Someone was trying to pick on you. They try to cloud your mind and emotions. Swati Nakshatra could be a Libra, or there's something about Libra, or maybe you have Swati in your own chart. This was past life karma you were resolving. New sense of self. Prepare for spiritual transformation. You've been overgiving. I think it was in the reverse, but I don't know. Take it as you will. Cancel plans. Druggie here. Okay, so maybe somebody's who's a druggie is canceling plans. You were being charitable to a douchebag. Burdensome. Trying to attach to your aura. Being granted access through your mind. So you could be like understanding more through your mind. You're up leveling in that sense. Truth is calm. Karmics want to wear you down to control your power. Angelic realm gifts. So you want to use that to help you as well. Coming for you was the biggest mistake. Yeah, because you're protected by angels. Give your unconditional love to yourself. Check if you have any stationary planets in your birth chart, because those will be extremely powerful and potent. Because they see you mad because they see you winning. They're trying to love bomb you so they have control. Looking to steal from you. Consider your health in certain relationships. Connect with your spiritual side for strength. They try to steal money from you. Listen closely to hear messages. Secretly not happy for you. Call in the troops. Sit down and heal. The devil is a deceiver. We have Angel Uriel could be working with you, or themes related to him. Giving things up that don't align. So maybe he's helping you as well with that. Bullshitters assume others are like them. We have same shit, different day. Dodging a bullet. Keep your eye on the bag. So this could be coming in for the future, and do something about it. So maybe you need to kind of focus and make a plan on your strategy for finances as well. So let's see if we have any oracles. Maybe we'll get a wisdom. Messages for Taurus from their spirit team for their highest timeline. What's the most important vital message? Thank you. Truth be told. So you could be seeing something more clearly, seeing through masks. This could also be a new start in your home. 14 is here. Seeing cheese. I don't know, maybe somebody here likes cheese. Let's see, 14. Honesty, accepting things at face value, coming out of denial, the willingness to be transparent, clarity of communication. There is the truth, which is the essence of a thing, and then there is a truth. Subjective, according to the philosophy of the adherent or believer, this is not a time for debate about which truth is truer. This is a time when you're called to proclaim yours aloud and be willing to be transparent, honest, and open in communication with others and yourself, nothing less than surrender to what is, peeling off layers of denial that kept you tied to an illusion will set you free. Be authentic and gloriously flawed, and spirit answers with miracles. So just kind of ask for, forgiveness or love yourself. People tell you who they are very quickly. If you are willing to listen to what they say and pay attention to how they behave, this card calls on you to engage in heartfelt open conversation. It's time to see the truth about what you share with each other and tell the truth about who you are and what you need. No one can do that for you. Remember that your truth is always based on your personality and experience up to now. A higher truth is found after you communicate honestly, and see how doing so has helped you become more attuned to yourself. Don't hold back, speak your truth, and listen. So this could even be journaling. Maybe like a burn letter if you need to let things go. Are you willing to do what it takes to experience the prosperous life you desire? If you want to be an artist, do you make your art a priority? If you want to be a healer, do you set time aside to learn new things to help you serve? A writer must write, a singer must sing. Be true to your calling is essential to you moving forward. There is another oracle message here too. It's time to have a look at the real honest truth about your thoughts, feelings, beliefs about prosperity, and your relationship to money, to compensation, and meaningful work. Ask yourself, what's true for me, and do you find the key to abundance? Interesting. Let's see what else we can get. I mean, Taurus rules is associated with money because it's the earthy side of Venus, which is about pleasure and enjoyment and luxuries, money, right? And it's all about self-worth and self-value, because then you can command and actually attract more finances towards you. So you could also be going through a change in your work, like maybe you're changing your position. Or there could have been something here about like a lack of balance in your dynamics. Don't chase after what flees from you. Don't obsess over what eludes you. Don't bang your head against a wall. There's nothing romantic about what's unavailable. No prize given for torturing yourself, and nothing to be gained by refusing to see red flags that have been waving at you since you began your pursuit. Now is the time to walk away. There's other goals, other loves, other games, other successes waiting for you. The way out of obsessing is radical acceptance and surrender. Spirit only wants the best for you. This is a sign you have something much better waiting. Trust. This could be regarding dating as well, or creative projects. Maybe you were communicating something about finances with somebody as well. Let's get you a familiar. Messages for Taurus. Taurus, people and placements, most important messages. Conscientious, interesting, red squirrel. Be mindful now and pay attention. Diligence relieves attention. Must prepare, be not mistaken. Obligation to awaken. This could be about like shared finances or opportunities for finances or increased powers through others. There's also a need to reclaim your power as well. Be prepared. Take time out to regroup. A change is as good as a rest. A decision gets results. Get a job you're passionate about. Think before you speak. Balance work and play. Take meticulous care with details. Time to take your duty seriously. Make an effort. Page 89 here. This could be something about a new contract as well coming in. Oh dear, your indifference and nonchalance suggests you can't be bothered, and I can see your heart isn't in it. This is compromising your level of integrity, and you could be risking it all. My message as caretaker of the force urges you to make time for play and be sociable like me, but do so with a sense of sedulous care and not as a gossip or slanderer. Be aware of how you are coming across to others and be diligent in your work. Your life path doesn't have to be determined by luck, chance, or fate. It's about a matter of being attentive to the task at hand and building harmony through respect and mindfulness of words and actions. We did see Badger come out with you as well, which is persecution. As your awareness wakens to the full level of consciousness, notice the beauty and natural gifts around you. So gratitude affirmations could be helpful. Together we fill your storehouse with all you need to prepare for your future. Interesting. Known as the messenger of the gods, Irish fairy Queen Meb's squirrel perched on her shoulder. A mischievous squirrel named Ratatosk lived in the world tree of Norse mythology. Witches work with squirrels to scurry about, bearing news and gossip. So maybe somebody who likes paying attention to the news. Then we have Badger right under it. Persecution. Bad to the bone. Let's see. Abuse, torment, run and hide. Emotional wounds, lick inside. Confidence, strength, and self-belief. Reclaim power welcomes relief. So this could really help you if you're going towards like a new opportunity. Be grounded in your beliefs and don't allow others to uproot you. Speak your truth, even if you're the only one doing so. Be bold and ferocious. Never surrender. Shoulder your responsibilities and don't rely on others. The truth is about to be revealed. Interesting. How much longer are you going to hide from the world? Don't you think it's about time you came out of hiding and showed everyone who you really are? Yes, I know you've been persecuted, shamed, made to feel guilty for something you've not done, but the drama's got to stop now. Stop wallowing in your burrow and come out and fight for your corner. You no longer need to be overly aggressive to defend yourself because you're no longer the victim. When you dig deep below the surface of the current situation, you see why others have behaved like this towards you. See their traits and fears and act according to the magic of Badger. Put your boundaries firmly in place and reclaim what's rightfully yours. Become more self-reliant and take back your personal responsibility for your own life. So maybe there was like some level of codependency here. Stand up for yourself and don't let others take advantage of you any longer. Enough is enough. So I hope you enjoyed this quick little reading. Thank you for being here. Please hit like, subscribe. I really appreciate it. You can get a personal use in the Buy Me a Coffee link or leave a tip through there. Best of luck. Take care.